So yesterday, there was obviously quite the spectacle in Congress as lawmakers spoke to Director of National Intelligence McGuire. And Devin Nunes, one of the very first Republicans to go, decided to use his time to attack the Democrats, to say that the Democrats were drumming up yet another witch hunt, and oddly enough, that the Democrats want to get naked pictures of Donald Trump. Now, I wish I was exaggerating when I said that, but unfortunately, that is what Devin Nunes said on the record in Congress during a congressional hearing about the president's misconduct. Devin Nunes, the man who is suing two parody Twitter accounts because they made fun of him, the man who lied about his wife being harassed at school, now is accusing Democratic lawmakers of speaking to people in the Ukraine, or according to him, who they thought were from the Ukraine, about getting their hands on naked pictures of the President of the United States. Now, some people think that Nunes is referring to the P-tape mentioned in the Steele dossier that never materialized and likely does not exist. But a tape is not a naked picture. A tape's a tape. And I think Devin Nunes is smart enough to know that. And I have no idea what he's talking about with these naked pictures. But I'm going to go ahead and remind Devin Nunes that nobody in this country wants a naked picture of Donald Trump. Nobody. I'm pretty sure even his most hardcore supporters would be like, yeah, no thanks, I don't need to see that. Not to mention the fact that Stormy Daniels did a fairly disgusting job of describing what a naked picture of Donald Trump would look like. So we don't need more than that description. That was pretty jarring, as it were. But nonetheless, what Nunes is doing here is he's creating this straw man argument. He's trying to say, look how insane and extreme the Democrats are because they even want naked pictures of Donald Trump. Well, we don't want naked pictures of Donald Trump. As I said, nobody wants naked pictures of Donald Trump. But he's leading us down a path of ridiculosity, I guess, because the level of ridiculousness in that statement is off the charts. So if he can distract people with this stupid argument, force people to argue the stupid point that no, we don't want naked pictures of the president, anything he can do to distract people away from the real issue at hand, which is that Donald Trump asked a foreign power to interfere in the election, whatever he can do to get people to not talk about that is a win for Devin Nunes. But I don't think Nunes understands the gravity of this situation here. I don't think he realizes that the public is not going to be misled. The public understands the Democrats aren't the bad guys here, and the public understands by large margins that, the president very clearly broke the law and something needs to happen. Nobody is being distracted by your naked photo comment, Devin. Maybe you should focus more on those ridiculous lawsuits you have filed and less time on wasting everyone's time in the House of Representatives. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.